5 music terms you need to understand and be able to use in communicating with other musicians so you don't embarrass yourself next time. Many singers are often faced with the challenge of being able to effectively communicate with their musicians, maybe during a band setting or a choir rehearsal. And that's because sometimes when they want to say something in their mind, they don't know the right terms to use to communicate that intent. Or for some of them, they just get lost in the midst of other musicians simply because they are using a lot of musical jargons to communicate and they are not aware of those terms. So in this video, I want to teach you 5 music terms that you can understand right away and be able to apply them in your communication with other professional singers or other musicians. So number 1, key, K-E-Y. What key is that? What key are you playing that song in? So what is the term key? What does it mean? In basic music theory, there are 12 keys, and on the piano, those keys are divided into 2 sections, which are black and white, and the white keys are 7, the black keys are 5. The white keys are labeled using the letters of the alphabet A to G, so that's A, B, C, D, E, F, and G, while the black keys are labeled with respect to the white keys using the terms sharp and flat. So for example, we can have A, and then we have A sharp, or we also have A flat. It all depends. So just take it like that. 7 white keys, A to G, and the black keys are labeled with respect to the white keys as either sharp or flat. And let me also assume that you know the popular solfege scale that you use when trying to do your vocal warm-ups. It goes like this: do, re, mi, fa, sol, la, ti, do, ti, la, sol, fa, mi, re, do. So now let's take that solfege line or scale and apply it starting with 2 different notes. The first I'm going to use is F. So I want to sing that same do, re, mi, fa, sol, la, ti, do beginning with the note or the key F. Do, re, mi, fa, sol, la, ti, do, ti, la, sol, fa, mi, re, do. Now the second one I want to use is C. This is the note C. So let me sing the same do, re, mi, fa, sol, la, ti, do using the note C. Do, re, mi, fa, sol, la, ti, do, ti, la, sol, fa, mi, re, do. And what do you notice? While I'm singing the same solfege notes, I'm singing them based on 2 different planes, 2 different keys. One is built from the note or on the note F, and the other is built on the note C, or from the note C. So when I say that I am singing in the key of F, it means that, or I mean that I am making my melodies or harmonies within the scale context of that note F, within the, let's use the lame term, do, re, mi, fa, sol, la, ti, do, that starts with F. When I say I'm singing in the key of C, it means that I am making my melodies and harmonies or playing my chords within the do, re, mi, fa, sol, la, ti, do of C, or that starts with the note C. For example, let's use the melody Mary Had a Little Lamb. In F, it goes like this. Mary had a little lamb. But in C, it will go like this. Mary had a little lamb. The same melody, but in different keys. Hope you got that. Music term number 2, tempo. Tempo refers to the speed of the music. It tells how fast or how slow that the music is. And tempo is measured in BPM, beat per minute. Now what you're hearing is a metronome, and it's at 60 BPM, which is exactly how fast your clock moves. 1, 2, 3, 4. This is like 60 seconds per minute, right? That's 60 beats per minute. So now if I want, let's say I'm making music within this kind of speed, say and and it feels slow for me. So what I would tell my musician is, can you increase the tempo? Not just say faster. That sounds more, not so musical. But say, can you increase the tempo? And you can add, can you increase the tempo by 20 BPM? So I'm just going to add 20. You can hear it sounds faster now. So tempo is simply how fast or slow your music is. Music term number 3, harmony. Now, harmony refers to singing other notes that complement or fit with the melody. They are not the melody or the main melody, but they complement, they fit with the melody. Now, if you're a keyboardist, we tend to view harmony or harmonies in terms of the chords that we play on the piano as a keyboardist, let's say. But for singers, we view harmonies in terms of vocal parts or voice parts or voice harmonies, what we refer to as alto, tenor, or soprano parts. Let's use the melody Mary Had a Little Lamb, for example. This is the melody. Mary had a little lamb. Now hear this. So I'm playing 2 notes at the same time. One is the melody, and the other is a group of notes that complement or match or fit with the melody. And we call this a 2-part harmony. So the melody goes, Mary had a little lamb, and the harmony goes like this. Mary had a little lamb, Mary had a little lamb. And together it sounds. If I add a 3rd note, it becomes a 3-part harmony, where we have the melody and other 2 supporting harmonies. And it sounds like this. So the melody is going, Mary had a little lamb. The first harmony is going, Mary had a little lamb. And the other, Mary had a little lamb. So those are harmony, or that's harmony. For example, when you say, what's the alto harmony or what's the alto part? You're saying the same thing in the context of vocal performance. All right, so that's for harmony. Music term number 4, pitch. Now, pitch refers to how high or low a note sounds, not in terms of volume now, but in terms of its frequency, how your ear perceives its frequency, not in terms of loudness or softness, highness or lowness. For example, on the keyboard, I want to touch 3 notes. They are all named C, but I'm going to touch 3 of them and they'll sound in different pitches. Do. This is a low C. Do. Another C. Do. And a higher C. Do. 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 So they are the same notes but in different pitches. One sounds higher than the other and the other sounds higher than the previous 2. So that's pitch. So when someone tells you, you're off pitch, what do they mean? What they actually mean is that for that particular note, you are not hitting it rightly. You're not on pitch. So if I'm off pitch on this note, no, it means I could be sounding something like this. What did you notice? My voice, what I was voicing, did not match what I was playing. So I'm off pitch. I'm off the pitch. So when you say that pitch is too high, it just means that it's not convenient within your vocal range. Or when you say it's too low, it means it's not convenient within your vocal range for you to voice out. So that's music term number 4, pitch. And the last one, music term number 5, dynamics. Now, people often use the term dynamic. It has different applications. So dynamics is the interplay of loudness and softness in your voice or in your music. It's not just about singing soft or loud. It's about how you control those volume changes to create expression in your singing or in your music. So let me just do a quick demo with my voice. I'm not a good singer, so just pardon me. And I'll try to use my hand to demonstrate my dynamics in terms of softness or loudness or going in between. Let's use the song More Than Anything. I love you, Jesus. I worship and adore you. Just want to tell you, Lord, I love you more than anything. Something like that. So you notice that in my voice, I had this interplay of going loud or somehow loud and coming soft. And that's dynamics. So when you say, can we add dynamics to that part? What do you mean? Do you mean that we should make that part softer, or we should make it louder in terms of its volume and effect to create expression? So when a song arrangement doesn't have dynamics, it makes the intensity of the music, let me just say, flat and just straightforward, horizontal. But with that volume changes in the song, that's with dynamics now, going loud and coming soft and going loud in different portions of the song, it creates emotional interest, it creates emotional effect and expression in your singing or in the overall music. So dynamics can be applied to your singing, to vocal harmonies of the choir, and to the instrumentation as well. All right, so these are 5 music terms you need to learn, understand, and be able to use in your communication with other musicians or in a musical setting, and I hope you found them helpful. If you're new to my page or my channel, please like this video, follow me, subscribe to my channel so that you learn more about music theory tools that help you improve your musicality as a singer or as a keyboardist or musician. Stick around for more.